Is Braden Stanchel, who also leads the points on 217, but I missed that. I looked down at the points and I don't know whether he got into got a good start there. I didn't catch up what colour his helmet is, but it was also amongst them Finn Henstock, Tim Swainson, Sasha Drain, Brendan Ingram, Shaden Kelks, Jonty Cahill, Tiger Honey, James Law, Julian Eade, Jack Walker, Matthew Colliver, Kaya Drinkwater, Graham Kite and Luke Gray. That's 15 people I've got on my screen. That's all I can see, folks. I might have more in the program, but right now, what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 out there. One of them substantially slowing there coming out of Toyota, but rejoins the pack. It's a bit of a novelty to me coming and watching racing so slow, but there's some good battles going on amongst them. There's some real, in fact, look at this, round the outside on the front. That, I think, is Braden Stanchel. Yes, I recognise those colours now. Pretty sure he was wearing the grey leathers. Tucks right down, whereas the rider with the white helmet who led early off the start line is sitting more upright. You can upset the handling of the bike when you tuck right down, and it's a confidence thing, but certainly when you have the... second place is down and tumbling out, and he was the upright bike, so he was a guy sitting upright, so he's back into action in about 6 or 7. Somebody else has gone off the track there. A bit of carnage there, so Braden Stanchel there on number 284 goes through in first place. I don't even know, we're expecting that's someone I recognise. Tim Swainson there in second. Sasha Drain goes through there in third place on the 602 machine. Tiger Honey on the 347 machine in fourth spot. Jack Walker, Graham Kite, Finn Henstock, they're all coming through now. Jonty Cahill, James Law and Shaden Kelks. That's the top 10. We've got to go to Matthew Colliver, Luke Gray, and then in 13th place we've got number 349, Brendan Ingram there on the SPNN bike, which is the St Peter's College from Palmerston North machine, followed by another person from the same college, Julian Eade in the 14th spot, and Ryan Foster from the Tararua College in 15th. Who's that? Tararua College, Braden Stanchel, right out in the front. Look, that's a lead of, I don't know, it was 4.349 seconds. Oh, he's off. Is he off? Is he off? Look at that. Look at this. I've never seen anything like this in my life. He got out. Oh, my God. He went out. Oh, I'm going to have to look at CTAS lifetime, and that is the funniest crash I've seen in my life, and I'm 55 bloody years old. No, I just about fell out of my secretary watching that. And I don't even have a secretary, sorry about that. Out into the ripple strip there, out of turn 3, gets out of control, goes off in the grass, flips the bike up in the air, still holding on to one hand, jumps on, comes off the thing again, and still gets out there. Gets back into the lead, got gobbled up, and then back through the start-finish line with 0.1 of a second behind the lead bike. But that has changed because Braden Stanchel, that's going to be the moment of the day, the moment of the year almost. That was just damn funny. And the other thing, I don't often laugh when people crash. I very rarely laugh when people crash. It is a tough sport. It can hurt people, but yeah, obviously you might have a few sore wrists from hanging onto that bike, flapping around in the air. But never mind, let's give all the other people a bit of a credit here. Tim Swainson went through the start-finish line in first place just then, but he still got gobbled up by Stanchel. Sasha Drain was in third on the 602 machine. Tiger Honey, Finn Henstock and Graham Kite have gone ahead of Jack Walker. Jack Walker's been punched down one. Jonty Cahill there. A bike down, is that the bike down the end of the front straight lying on its side there? Just concerned that maybe nobody's moving down there. The rider is sitting up. They were told at riders briefing this morning to put their hand up. As long as people know, I think that rider looks to be a little bit winded, but okay. Anyway, back to what's happening on the track. We've got the checkered flag coming out, and it is indeed Braden Stanchel. In fact, a big battle going on for second place, and just 0.0991 of a second between Sasha Drain, who was in third before, moved up into second, and beat Tim Swainson there right on the start-finish line. Tim from the Fielding High School. Tiger Honey, Finn Henstock and Graham Kite come through to round off the top 6 as the rain starts to come down, and the ambulance has actually gone to that rider. That's good. At least someone noticed him. The top 6 was done and dusted. 7th is Jack Walker on the number 50 bike, Jonty Cahill, Shaden Counts, Matthew Colliver, and James Law in 11th spot. So James slipping down a couple of positions, both Shaden Counts and Matthew Colliver moving up into 9th and 10th. Luke Ray comes through there, and a small battle here for... In fact, they're going across and they were shaking hands going across the start-finish line. Julian Eade and Brennan Ingram. 0.51 of a second between them. That gives you an indication on how much shaking hands will do to you. We've got the red flag out at the end of the front straight. Bit of dramas there as people come back into pit lane.